Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, the lighting is crazy. We're going to be cooking some brunch today, okay? Because, let me see what's going on with the light. Umi got up late, okay? I wet my hair. I didn't do anything to it in the shower. I just wet it and put a band on it. So if it starts looking crazier over time, or if it looks crazy right now, that's okay. We are doing school lunch nonetheless, okay? And we are going to be cooking brunch. Hey, Daphne. How are you doing, love? We're going to be cooking and answering questions today because I have talked about I'm doing great, baby love. How you doing? I have talked about several topics already. I think we've done 5 school lunches. There should be 5 videos already uploaded. And so what I would like to do is just take today to answer questions, right? While we cook, and if I get done in time, we will sit down and eat together. But let's see. Give me a second here. Let me do this little bit of housekeeping. So if you have questions, just general life questions that you would like to ask, and they are serious questions, okay? I'm hoping not to get any trolls today because this is actually a bigger deal than people realize. There are a lot of people out here needing real guidance, okay? And we don't want to deter from that that dynamic, all right? So let's see. All right, so okay, glad you're okay. Glad you're okay. Let me make sure I'm getting all my comments here because I'm not sure when that one even came through. Let's see. But what are we cooking while we're waiting on people and their questions? I'm not sure if it even showed you guys the thumbnail, but this is what we're cooking. We're having 2 eggs fried. We are having some sprouted bread. Roll on. We're having some sprouted bread, a couple of microwavable sausage links. I mean, you can cook them on the stove, but I'm going to microwave them because I don't have the patience for all that. Because I do toast my bread on the stove, even though I do have a toaster. I toast my bread on the stove. Okay, so because that takes time, I am just going to put this in the microwave. Okay. While I wait for your questions, we're using this olive oil here to cook with today. Daphne, if you don't mind, go ahead and fire up those comments for me if you have the availability to do that. I already washed my hands, but I'm going to do it again. Okay, let's see. All right, YouTube, push out the live because I am ready to help somebody. Help the people, help the people. Thank you, Daphne. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're asking questions today. We're answering questions today. Because I am ready. Daph, did you get a chance to see my email this morning? Everybody. Hey, Brianna. How's you going, girl? How's it going? Let me let y'all see me. We're cooking breakfast, okay? While we answer life questions. This is school lunch today. Oh, you don't have to check it right now. It's pretty long. I was just asking if you had a chance to see it. There's not really anything to reply to. It's just that, just trying to streamline some things, okay? Just trying to get things together. Get them streamlined. Everybody, come on and dance if you want to. The music makes your body move. Well, alright. Brianna, what you mean? No to what? What you saying no to, love? I was asking Daphne if she had gotten an email. But Brianna, do you have any life questions? Anything that's on your mind that maybe Umi can answer for you today? If I have any answers, I will certainly share them with you. I am 54. No problem, Daphne. I'm 54. I was born in the Southeast United States, right after the Jim Crow, not right after, but right after the pinnacle of the civil rights movement began. And so yeah, that's when laws had started to change and stuff like that. I've also had several marriages and long-term relationships. I've also raised 2 sons. Just lots of things. I've had several jobs, careers, lots of education that is life lessons. I have gone to college. I'm in actually university now again. But I just, had a lot of experience. Plus, I draw a lot on my spirit team and spiritual essence to understand things. So, if you guys have any serious life questions you would like to answered, if I have the answers, I will share them with you. And if I don't, we will figure it out together, because now is the time to really start questioning and getting back to the center of who we are. Yes, Brianna, thank you. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would certainly appreciate that. Thank you, Brianna. So, yeah, we are actually cooking brunch. I got up late, y'all. I really did. Hit that like and subscribe. I got up late and I did my workout. I did part of my workout in the bed because I did my abs in the bed, and then I got up and did upper body and some lower body stuff too. But mainly it was upper body and core for now. I may do some lower body later on. But yeah, then I jumped in the shower and here I am. Okay, so we are going to make brunch, and I'm going to answer your questions. Okay, if you have any, hit that like and subscribe. I am taking serious life questions. Those of you who want to troll or, be immature during this time. This is school lunch, so depending on where you are in your maturity level, you could be elementary or high school mentality and, not want to be serious. That's fine. But those comments and questions will not be acknowledged, okay? All right, so also if you want to leave an apple for the teacher, you can hit that super chat or super sticker and leave a donation of any amount. It would be certainly appreciated. But let's see, we are toasting now. Now we are toasting our bread. I do have a toaster, you guys, but I like to toast my bread on the stove. It just gives it just this punch, It's kind of like when they grill your bread when you go to some of the greasy spoons. This is what we're using. Dave's sprouted bread, the thin sliced, okay? So somebody tag Dave's and tell him to give me somebody tag Dave's and tell him to give me a sponsorship. And this is the olive oil that we're using. Okay, this is a Terra de Lisa. All right, it's an organic. I get the big one because it lasts me a couple of months, so it's a good investment. You know what I mean? And we are also having 2 fried eggs. We're going to put a little turmeric and black pepper on that. We're not going to use any salt. because the sausage links, the turkey sausage links, they have salt in them, lots of sodium. So we are not doing no sodium, but we are doing low sodium. Okay. The body does need some salt. You don't ever want to completely cut salt out of your diet. Well, I won't say that. For me, I don't want to completely cut salt out of my diet. Okay. So this is what we're doing right now. This is what we're doing while I wait on your questions. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you for sharing that. I need this to get a little bit hotter because I don't. Another reason I like to toast my bread is I don't like it gummy because it makes it harder for the body to break down from that's just my thinking. Okay, I haven't read or studied anything about that, but I know I digest bread better when it's toasted. Okay, it draws a lot of the moisture out that makes it gummy, so it goes through the system easier for me. Okay. All right, you guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Yeah, it looks like we lost everybody, Brianna. Looks like it might be just you and me, and that's okay. Yeah, YouTube isn't pushing it live out, or people just aren't interested, but that's okay. You know. Hello, Daniel. Welcome back, love. It's been a minute. Welcome back. I'm just answering general life questions while we make brunch today. So if you have any questions about life, how things are going with you, and you just want to, get some answers on what that is. I'm not doing readings. I'm just, Yummy is right. I'm not doing readings. I'm just here to do school lunch. This is what we do on Tuesdays at noon, now through the end of the year. Okay. So that is what's happening. All right. So this toast is turning out really pretty here. Really pretty. Can you guys see that? Isn't that pretty? I don't know how dark you like your toast, but that's perfect for me. Okay. Now I can turn this down some. Normally I would have the fan going on the stove. That was way more than I wanted to use. Normally I would have the fan going on the stove, but you guys won't be able to hear me talk. So we will just smoke the house up, okay? You like your toast brown? Okay, good. I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna open the door to let the smoke out. So my neighbors will probably be like, what the heck is going on there? But all right, you guys, I'm gonna go open the other door as well so I can get a cross breeze while I wait for your questions, okay? Woo, it's smoking good now. We almost missed that one. I don't want it burnt. I don't like burnt toast. Some people like burnt toast where I'm from. Wait, down here in the South. You know what I mean? Okay. This is what we're doing for school lunch today. So if you don't have any life questions, how about throwing me a topic out there, something that you're interested in? How about doing that? Anybody have a topic that you want me to discuss today? Let's see where we can go with that. So, I am here to help. That's what Umi is here for. I don't get on YouTube just to be seen, honey. Trust me. The way my spirit is set up, I get people staring at me all the time. They be trying to wonder what they're looking at. It's just Umi out here being me. That's all it is, okay? All right, so we have our toast made. We have our sausage made. Let's fry our eggs. Oh, girl, you hot. Gonna do just a little bit of oil here. You don't want to use too much oil. Although olive oil is better for you, you just don't want a lot of oil in your diet. Um, you use just enough to make things not stick and make them taste good. But you definitely would rather, if you're going to be an oil person, you want to choose the best oils. Okay. Thank you, Daniel. Okay. Any topics of discussion anyone is interested in? That's black pepper. We're going to do a little turmeric. Okay, Daphne, you have a question? Go ahead, sweetheart. I'm going to do a little bit of turmeric. Sprinkle that on there. That's going to be so pretty, you guys. Hey, Chevalier. Ooh. You guys make fried eggs? You ever make fried eggs? I don't know. You say you like to help your family. I don't know where fried eggs originated. But sometimes I'd rather do a fried egg than a scrambled egg. The texture is different. They do actually taste a little different. Why am I no longer going to do Sundays? Well, Daphne, that's a wonderful question. I have realized that, I tell you guys I go through a lot, and it's really hard for me to explain the toll that this this undertaking has taken on my the glider give cholesterol. What glider? What does that mean? Why am I not taking out the white part? Why am I not taking out the white part? Child, I don't even know what that means. Why would I? You need cholesterol. Whoever told you you don't need cholesterol, they lied to you. There's a lot of things that people have stopped doing that they don't know is that they told you is unhealthy for you, and it's backfiring. People who ate whole eggs back in the day were way healthier than we are. Okay, so it takes a whole lot of not only spiritual and mental energy for me to be able to do readings and to share my knowledge and my gifts. It also takes a toll on me physically. And lately I have been in a lot of physical pain. You can see I used to be a lot more happy. Yeah. I'm in a lot more physical pain now. The downloads I get are extremely massive. I have a lot of spiritual contact coming through on a regular basis. Also, having so many eyes on you when you have my kind of gift, whether I'm live or not, or whether someone is isn't that pretty? Whether someone is actually getting a personal reading or whether I'm live, even when they're viewing replays, my energy is still being drawn upon, right? So it takes a lot, and being able to renew my strength, being able to gather my energy again. I don't have enough time between lives and private readings to to get myself back together. So I've actually physically started breaking down, to be honest. 12:22. You guys see 12:22 on the clock there? So 2:22, and on this one is 1:2:21. Okay, 12:21. All right. So but yeah. So I don't really have the time to re-up on my energy, and my body is breaking down. I'm having lots of pain as a result. Okay, and so let me put my bread back. That is breakfast, you guys, or brunch, I should say. And we are going to have some OJ with it. Okay, shake this up. So you say you noticed I was a lot happier. You said it's going to affect you. Oh, hey Griff. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just starting to take a toll on me, and so, but I didn't want to like rush and do it because I am starting to do more things to protect my energy. It's just being able to keep up with it all. But protecting isn't enough at this point. What I have to do is, oh, you guys don't know I need you too. That's why I keep showing up, because you know, this is such a big part of who I am now. I'm trying to wonder, do I want jelly on this? I normally have me some yogurt and stuff, but I ran out yesterday and didn't feel like going to the grocery store to get more. Hey, Chinedu. Okay, so the real deal is I let myself get too run down and too far behind before I started doing enough protective work, or not just protective work, but rebuilding, right? After each encounter, after, oh, it may seem like that, Daphne. It may seem like I was the reason, but you were the reason, right? I just happened to come along at the time when you were ready and offer guidance to help you tap into what you were already ready for. Yes, Griff, it does. But see, I was live three to four times a week. Plus, I do personal readings, plus the shorts, right? So 7 days a week, essentially, somebody has eyes on me, and my energy is being poured out to sometimes hundreds or thousands of people a week, right? And so the way energy works is not just when I'm live, or it's not just when, you know, when this stuff is evergreen. Okay, so people are going back and seeing videos from way back when, and so it's still pulling energy, right? So yeah, that's where I am now. I'm just still trying to decide if I want if I want jelly on this, because I don't have my yogurt, and I got honey. I don't want that jelly because my body is not responding well to artificial sugar anymore. It just isn't. And I like my sweets, but it's not responding well to artificial sugar, and it's not responding well to saccharins either. So it's not responding well to artificial sugar, and it's not responding well to refined sugar. So I'm a little bit more careful. This is just a drizzle, you guys. It may look like I'm putting a lot, but it's just a drizzle. but it's honey, so it has a low glycemic index. But yeah, Daphne, that wasn't my doing, sweetheart. That was your doing. That's why I try to help you guys understand. I'm just a catalyst, right? I'm not your energy is just as powerful as my own. I just use mine in a different way. Okay? But yeah, I want you guys like to realize that you're powerful beyond measure. And you have to give yourself way more credit for the strides you make in life than you give me. Okay? I hope y'all don't mind me chewing on camera while I wait for more questions. Mmm. If you say my presence, yeah. It feels really good to be finally doing something that I love, something that makes the most sense to me and for me. You say I'm part of that doing. My words push me, push you, and oh, that is so good, Daphne. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. It's like I know that that helps me. That helps me know that the things that I've been doing are not in vain. The people that I've lost, because I've lost a lot of people going on this journey, right? Some have left, and some I've had to walk away from. Um, I really won't count it as a loss, actually. I'll just say it's been just part of what needs to take place so that I could lean completely into what I'm doing and not have any fear of judgment or anything holding me back. But you guys do help me keep showing up as well, right? I'm just starting to get to a place now where I see that if I'm going to be doing this for as long as I want to, then I have to be very careful. 3889, are you liberal? Because that's what you need to concern yourself with. Why are you concerned about what I believe? You have to live your life regardless of what I believe or not. So, yeah, to be honest, I really want to have longevity in the use of what I'm doing here. And because of that, I have to be very, very careful. Ask your mama if she voted for Kamala. Who did you vote for? Let's start there. Who did you vote for? Because we're gonna have a talk. Let's talk about who you voted for. Since you want attention, let's give it to you. Come on. Give it to me. Who you voted for? Let's have a talk. You want all the immigrants to take over. Okay, continue. Rant. Give it to me. Let's talk. You want open borders. Okay. What else do you want? Who did you vote for to make that happen? Who did you vote for to get what you wanted? Keep going. Come on. Give it to me. Who did you vote for to make that happen? What else do you want? Let's talk. And trans people to be free. They aren't free? Why aren't trans people free? Are they being locked up or something? Did I miss some news? Trans people are being locked up? Where's my other phone? I need to look that up. I'm a Trump supporter? Oh, okay. Thank you for informing me what I am. I had no idea. Who did you vote for? Who did you vote for? You're answering questions for me. You voted for Kamala. How'd that work out for you? Do you think if she had won, anything would have changed? And if it changed, how so? Because I want to know, number one, how are trans people not free? Okay. ICE existed before Kamala came along. Oppression? Who they're being oppressed by? Who are they being oppressed by? They have all the rights of everyone else. I'm obviously a Trump supporter. Okay, so because I don't go along with what you're saying, or because I'm not even saying I don't go along with it. I'm just asking you questions about what you believe. So because of that, because you can't take being questioned, I must be a Trump supporter. Y'all logic don't be logical. One of these days, y'all will figure out you're voting for the same system every single time you vote. Every single time you get on a cause, it's all the same cause. These people don't care who you vote for. They choose the president. And every president is the same person in different clothes, in different bodies. They use policy to keep you guys in your heads, to keep you guys mad, angry in your emotions, complaining and not doing anything to change your own life. Unless your boots on the ground, there's nothing you're changing. They send your loved ones off to fight war over oil, because that's all the wars are over. It used to be religion, now it's oil. Nobody does anything, killer. Nobody. They do everything that's going to keep you guys in your emotions, angry, mad, sad, and against each other. Because as soon as you elevate your consciousness, you're going to start loving one another. And that love is going to conquer all. But y'all don't want to love. Y'all say love wins, but y'all don't love your neighbor. I don't give a shit. My neighbor across the hall was a Trump supporter. I didn't give a shit about that. When he wanted a bowl of chili, I gave him one. When I needed a cup of sugar, he gave me one. Trump don't make a difference in how I love people. Neither did Obama. Nobody's doing anything but making your lives more miserable because y'all depend on them to make your lives better. There literally hasn't been one politician ever that made things better. Because if there were, things would be better. They do just enough so human beings can coast along. You know, they'll give you a little social services, they'll pull them away. They'll tell you these people get more social services than you, when they know these people over here are getting more social services than anybody. Okay? Obama did what? Obama set y'all up so y'all can be mad at Trump. That's what Obama did. He set y'all up so the white supremacists could have their way when they got ready. He made y'all feel like everything was kumbaya and everything was good. So when Trump finally came along, y'all would be extra mad and nobody would get anywhere. So next time y'all get a Democrat in office, it's going to seem like kumbaya again. Do I believe black folks should get reparations? Do I believe black folks should get reparations? I have to think about that one. Do I believe black folks should get reparations? I mean, I don't think it'll matter one way or the other. I don't think if black people got reparations, it would change anything. I mean, if they gave it to me, I'd be happy, but it's not something I sit around thinking, man, I want my reparations. Where my reparations at? I deserve reparations. Kill, it's supposed to be 40 acres. What you gonna do with 40 acres but nothing but break your back? You don't do nothing but break your back trying to farm 40 acres. Y'all already got y'all 40 acres on them plantations they call prisons. So them plantations they call prisons is y'all 40 acres. They send y'all there every day. Every single day. They got a bus load. A couple of bus loads of y'all going in there to work y'all 40 acres. Because they ship y'all guns and they ship y'all drugs and they ship y'all everything y'all need to stay in trouble. And y'all fall for it. This live might get banned. But I ain't worried about it. Hell, I might even delete it. Because I don't normally talk politics. So this will be just for the people who hear. Wait a minute. What happened to 3889? Where you at? Where you at, 3889? You gone? As soon as y'all raise your consciousness and you realize your life gonna be whatever you want it to be, regardless of who's in office, then you'll be happy. You'll be happier. You'll be more at peace. You looking outside of yourself and depending on someone else to make your life better, you stay miserable. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter if it's a boyfriend, a preacher, Jesus, whoever. That starts on the inside. That's where it starts and that's where it ends. That's Jesus. He told you the kingdom of heaven is in you. You want a heaven and earth? Heaven on earth, go in. What happened to 3889? You gone? I was going to give you my reparations. You came in the wrong way. You came in the wrong way. Don't ask other people what they believe. It's none of your business. All you're doing is looking for a reason to judge somebody. If you focus on what you believe, then you may actually get somewhere. Because you'll realize that beliefs are bullshit too. Beliefs ain't nothing but programming. And that shit could change with the wind if they feed you the right propaganda. The same people who use that Bible to tell you how to prosper can be the same people who use that Bible to get you to drink Kool-Aid, poison Kool-Aid. Put all your beliefs on the table. Everything that you believe. Get your little trinket. This how I'm gonna help you clear your mind of bullshit. Write all your beliefs out on a sheet of paper. Go buy you some of them little toy soldiers in the store. They come with hundreds of them in a bag, if you can find them. Little stuff. It don't matter if it's soldiers, whatever. Little stuff in a bag. For every belief that you have, you put one of those little soldiers on the table. Okay? Those are going to represent two things. The first thing is going to represent the amount of people who died propagating that belief. Not saying that it's true, but to propagate it. The second thing it's going to do is going to show you how much bullshit you got up in your mind. Once you get that representation, knock all that shit off the table. And start your mind with a clean slate. Go study. Study everything. Study who you are first. Everything that you study, you point it back to you. Right? Don't study it to look for defaults in other people or faults in other people. Study it to look at you. Okay? Because I guarantee you 99% of what you believe is bullshit. It don't have nothing to do with you. It don't even align with your personal value of who you think you are as a person. You probably don't even value yourself enough to know. Damn fly didn't come in here. You understand what I'm saying? Give yourself enough love and grace to take power over your own mind and therefore your own life. Ain't nobody coming to save you. They just ain't. Ain't no lover, ain't no friend, ain't no preacher, ain't no politician. Jesus been coming back for 2,000 years. Well, 2,500 now. Jesus been coming back for 2,500 years. Let me see. No, 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 years. Jesus been coming back for 2,000 years. Y'all still waiting on the Savior. I want y'all to look up something called The Great Disappointment. We had something similar to that just happened when you had all these people selling off their belongings waiting for the rapture. And they're still here. The Great Disappointment happened in 1880. I can't remember right now. But it was the Seventh-day Adventist Church. And this is nothing against them. Okay? Because this has happened to lots of groups. Okay? But they really believed with everything in them that Jesus was coming back on a certain date. And no. Was it that Jesus was coming back or the time of trouble would begin? It was something apocalyptic. They believed it with everything in them, honey. And it didn't happen. And there was wailing throughout the land. This has happened to many a people because their prophet told them this. And they continue to follow that prophet to this day. Okay. So, I don't know what to tell y'all. I really don't. It's all the same stuff, Daddy. It is. I don't have nothing against Jesus at all. Matter of fact, I love the man. That's one of my OGs right there. This ain't about him. It's about you. This is about what you're going to do with your mind. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye renewed in your mind. Let this mind be in you that was also in Christ Jesus. Okay? This right here, it'll play tricks on you. Okay? It will give you okay, Larry. It'll give you this is what gives you nightmares. This is what supports your biases. This is what holds your beliefs. This will tell you things that aren't real. You're walking through the store and it's telling you that somebody is mean mugging you. And that person literally don't even see you. Or what you're seeing may be real. But then it's going to tell you to react. So what if they're looking at you? What does that have to do with anything? As long as they don't put their hands on you, why would you care? You understand? Because we get so caught up in this that we think we got to react to everything that it sees, says, does, blah, blah, blah. Because it's full of shit. Y'all don't meditate. You don't tell yourself the truth about who you really are and what you want, what you desire for yourself. You think you want to be rich, but you get scared when you get $10 in your pocket. You got to hurry up and spend it. You can't hold on to it. Your bills due on the 1st. You get a little extra money on the 29th. You're itching. You know what I mean? You glitching. You get a little extra money. You're like, oh, I can order DoorDash. You can't just sit with it. Rich people have money just sitting around, and they ain't nervous about it. They don't sit around and think about ways they gonna spend it. They don't even think about how they go invest it. They have people that do that for them. But you want to be rich though. No, you don't. You can't even sit still and quiet. Rich people sit down and read books. They sit down and write. They go out and play golf. You know what that's like? Just walking around a golf course with a stick and a ball all day. You may get on your little cart, or you may talk to your homeboys, but you just outside walking all day with a stick and a ball. Some of y'all think, oh, I would love that. No, you would be bored out of your skull. What do you really want? You know what you really want? You want to not have to have this going 24/7 trying to figure out what's best for you. You want to escape this. Learn how to meditate. Can you sit down for 5 minutes with yourself and not say, do, think, hear anything? Can you do that? No TV, no radio, no noise, no videos, no phone, no nothing. Give yourself a break, man. Stop watching all that news and crap. Programming your mind to stay angry and reactive all the time. Programming your mind to stay sad. Scrolling on social media all day, programming yourself to be reactive to lives that don't have nothing to do with you. You don't hear bashing men, you don't hear bashing women, you don't hear whatever you're doing. Comparing yourself to some girl 20 years younger than you, or comparing yourself to some woman 40 years older than you, like angry because she can pull them, or you angry because you don't have her body no more. Like, y'all just reactive. Reactive. No, literally no control over self. And you know how I know? Because I used to be her. I ain't never worried about no other women. I ain't never thought no other woman was prettier or better than me. But I was reactive when it came to how people treated me or whatever. Now all of them can go to hell with gasoline draws on. Godspeed. Okay. I don't debate people either. You want to have a real talk, we can talk. But I don't have any points to prove. So what's the need to debate? I'm not trying to persuade anybody of anything. That's what debates are for. They're for persuasive arguments. I ain't trying to persuade nobody. You ain't got to believe shit I say. Because I don't speak or do anything from what I think or how I feel or what I believe. Everything comes from a place of knowing. And that's knowing who I am. It took work to get here. One of the first things I did was turn off the freaking news. Another thing I did was got off social media for a while. Now when I go on there, I'm watching funny videos and I'm laughing at some of the wildest shit. Stuff that other people react to. I'm in the comments laughing at their comments because why you mad? Y'all get me? You get what I'm saying? And don't be quoting scriptures to people if you ain't living right. Just shut up. Because you look dumb. You don't even look dumb to me. You look dumb to the Holy Spirit. Do y'all know anything about this Bible y'all be quoting? Anything at all? Jesus didn't condemn people like me. He condemned hypocrites. Them the only people in the Bible in Matthew chapter 23 who got all the woes. Woe unto. Woe unto. The Pharisees and Sadducees, the church folk. You don't see him condemning damn person that wasn't in the church. Hypocrites. That's who got his condemnation. Y'all need to start checking each other. Leave other folks alone. That's what y'all need to do. Start checking each other. Because other people that really ain't. They really ain't. They ain't out here messing with y'all. You don't see nobody out here coming up against Christian groups. Y'all coming up against everybody. Don't nobody like y'all no more. They don't even want to hear what you got to say. Where's Christ at in that? Start checking each other. Go to each other's pages. Are you living right, bro? Who have you helped today? Who have you loved on today? Starting with your own household. Do the people in your household feel loved? Do they feel accepted? Do they feel at peace? Are they being fed? Are they getting hugs? Are you laying pipe right to your wife? Does your wife feel satisfied? Is your husband getting yap, yap, yap all day? Are you in his ear getting on his nerves? Help me help you. Just sit down and be quiet sometimes. Yeah. Sit down and be quiet. Just sit down and be quiet. And I'm talking literally now. You got too much crap going on up here that don't help nobody. It don't even help you. Turn the news off. Put your Bible down. Put your beliefs down and go sit down and be quiet. Y'all beliefs is taking y'all out of here. And it's taking everybody else with you. And that's probably what you want, because they say misery loves company. Hey, Justine. How you doing, love? Y'all feel me? So anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna leave this live up or not. It'll probably get reported. It'll probably get banned or something like that. And then I'm gonna have to fool with YouTube with that. I don't care at this point. I may just, because I don't like drama. I don't like conflict. It really ain't no point to it. Literally no point to drama or conflict. Like, what's the point? What does that get me? Because it don't feed my soul. Some people need it to feed their soul. They really do. They live off of it. They live off of drama and conflict. That does nothing for me. It annoys me sometimes, but how does that help me? It's a waste of life. Y'all giving your life force to things that don't matter, when you can be out here applying that to your happiness, your wholeness, creating something in the world that's beautiful and bright, something that changes lives, even if it's just your own. And some of y'all out here trying to change lives when yours is fuggied up. Okay? Go fix yourself. Everybody, if literally, this is truth.com. If every single being focused on being a better human for themselves and to themselves, the world will right itself. I mean, think about this. How many nonprofits are there in the world? How many nonprofits are there? But what do people do? Oh, I'm going to start a nonprofit. Nonprofit ain't no different than 100 other ones around. Instead of going to join that nonprofit and supporting and helping that nonprofit, they got to start their own. What's the point of your nonprofit when it does the same thing that somebody's across town does? What's the point of that nonprofit? It's for your ego. And I'm not a person that'll say kill the ego. The ego needs to do what it has to do. That's how stuff gets done in the world, right? But why don't you take that ego and put it to use and say, you know what, I have something to offer, and take that offer into a nonprofit that already exists. So you're either doing it to hide money, for status, or to make yourself feel better about you. You don't need no nonprofit to feel better about yourself, do you? If you see a need, if you see a gap somewhere, trust me, there's something out there that's already filling that gap. And if it ain't, then you figure out how you can help fill the gap in a way that's unique to you, but it ain't about your ego. It's about you truly being of service, starting with yourself. Okay? Self-love and a vision for your life. That's what I teach and preach all the time. I ain't talking about self-care. That's just a minute part of self-love. There's self-respect. There's self-acceptance, right? There's self-accountability. There's self-awareness. All of these things that heighten self in a way that builds you up. Hey, Abby. So that you're useful to yourself. You're peaceful with yourself. Your heart is still open, but it ain't no freaking doormat. Yeah, people be talking about love. They don't even know what love is. Love ain't nothing but righteousness. Can you be right to yourself? If you can't be right to yourself, you ain't gonna be right to other people. And if you ain't being right to other people, you ain't loving them. And that comes with accountability as well. You don't run roughshod over your life. You put boundaries around yourself and for you and for other people. Nice to see you in India. I'm from Southeast US. Okay. Now, I intended to be here an hour. I am over my hour. I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I believe I said enough. And I may or may not leave this up. I may leave it up long enough for it to process so a few people can catch it, and then I'll take it down. All right. So, I don't know yet. I decide my life and what I want for it. Now I'm going to go and find me something happy to do. Yeah. Daphne, you still here? Whew. You're here? Okay, wonderful. So, uh, I just wanted to tell you, I hope that didn't, because I know we were supposed to be happy and talking about things, but sometimes I just have to like really go in and for me it's all about education. Okay? And that doesn't always come in a classroom. All right. Education is seeing yourself truly. Education is know thyself truly. That's real education. And the information that you take in puts your life in the order you want it to be, whether it's good or bad. All right. So that was the purpose of me 3389 or whatever the number was. You see how they just skedaddled and got out of here just from being questioned. But if you can't handle questions from the outside, that means you're not even asking yourself questions. And you certainly aren't asking the right ones. You're operating on belief, which is fugging your life up. Okay? If you can't question yourself, what the hell are you doing? And if other people can't question you and you have an answer, then that means you are not educated in the apologetics of your beliefs. Meaning you don't know what you believe. You just regurgitating information. You just living out of reactivity. Okay? So I hope that I know Daphne, we had talked about me not seeming as happy since I first started, but I assure you I am happier, to be honest. It doesn't look like it because I'm starting to settle down and come to terms with who I am and what I'm here for. My mission is very heavy. To whom much is given, much is required. Okay? And so my mission is very heavy. And it doesn't look like I'm as happy. I may not be as chipper, but I'm actually happier. I'm more at peace and more grounded now. The only other thing that I have to work out at this point is taking the time to renew my energy and my strength and protecting that energy so that I am strong enough to keep doing this and to remain happy doing it. Okay. So, between personal readings and the live streams, it's just necessary for me to really, really start paring down on things. And so that's what's happening. I'm just more chill, just becoming more chill, more relaxed, and more settled in the knowing. I guess I traded excitement for clarity. Yeah. So anyway, I am very happy. I'm just chill. I'm low key now. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you understand. Thank you. I was trying to figure out how to make sense of it. Then I had to pull out my ruler and start smacking folks on the hand for coming in here being slow on purpose. Ain't nothing wrong with being slow, but when you slow on purpose, now we got to talk. Put your hand out. All right, then. So I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time. And yeah, yeah. So if this blessed you, go ahead and give a thumbs up, like, subscribe, do all the things. And yeah, this hair is starting to woof up now. When I say I put zero product on it, it's starting to, and plus it's raining outside and I got both the doors open. So the humidity is it's gonna freeze. But I ain't going nowhere today that I can think of. I might run to the Kroger. Hey, little XD. I might go to the Kroger and get me some more yogurt. Cause yeah, I may do that, or I may just order stuff. So thank you, little XD, for the gift. I appreciate that. All right, you guys. So again, I have seen so many synchronicities since I've been doing this. I saw 444, 555, 5555, 1111, 111. So yeah. I love you too, Daphne. Thank you so much for hanging in here with me today. You've been the only one who stayed here for the whole thing, I think. And that's good. So, but yeah, that's just kind of, wasn't that wild though with the 3389 or 3889 person? They came in with all this gusto, right? But as soon as they got questioned, they're out of here. Or as soon as they're not agreed with as well. Not only am I asking them questions, but I'm not just completely agreeing with them on everything, and they run. See, this is how you know. This is how you know that people are programmed. You just hold up a mirror to them. Hey, Catherine, you hold up a mirror. And if they're not programmed, they will reply back to you. Okay? And not reactively. They will seek to understand and to grow. And you can have a real dialogue with that kind of person. But if they can't have a real dialogue, and I'm not talking about a debate, because debates are persuasive arguments, okay? If you know yourself, why do you need to persuade anybody of anything? You can seek to understand another person's belief without it affecting you. And that's the art of connection, right? You want to connect with the person. You don't have to accept everything that they know or who they are. You don't have to accept any of it, but you understand them. So you know how to engage with them in a way that's respectful and that supports your connection. Some guy messaged me last night. We were just messaging, and he's telling me about himself and all these things he likes to do, and that's cool. I ain't got nothing against that. I got a lot of things I like to do too. But he mentioned that he likes to stay busy and da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay, so tell me why you like to stay busy all the time. I said, I have a lot of hobbies and interests as well. But for me, the biggest and most important thing for me is being in solitude and taking time in silence with self. It's a very big part of who I am. And I just wanted to know, like, what made him tick? Like, what makes you want to be busy a lot? Because I used to be the busy person and, just trying to connect. But because we're texting, I guess maybe he took it as me questioning him, and he answered it, but it was kind of defensive. And I was like, oh, okay. And so before I sent that, well, right when I sent that message, before he answered me back, I said, forgive the typos. My mind is tired. I'm actually sending an email so that I want to finish so I can close out my day. Right? And he answers the question. He's a little bit defensive in his answer. And then he says, okay, well, have a good night. Hope to talk to you soon. and just got off. So I'm like, wait, not only are you defensive at what I'm saying, now you think I'm trying to blow you off. Did you even read the context of the message when I said I'm sending an email? So my mind is tired and I'm trying to close out my day. Didn't mean I was trying to close out the conversation. Context clues, people. When I say people are not thinking, they're just reacting. So he missed out on getting to know a great lady because he's reactive. I can't be bothered with that. I don't have the bandwidth to make people feel good about themselves just for the sake of the fact that they don't. And they're looking for me to do it. Like, I'm not here to stroke your ego, yo. But if you want to connect, we can do that. That comes with asking questions, getting to know people. Am I supposed to, you say, I do this and I do this and I do this. And I'm like, oh, you do X and you do Y and Z and 10 and 11? Oh, wow. Aren't you Mr. Big Stuff? Ooh, I love that for you. I love that for me. Why would I love that for me? That don't help my life none. I mean, it's good that you have hobbies and interests so you won't be up my ass all damn day. Because I got shit to do. I can't be entertaining no dude no 24/7. You feel me? I'm glad you got them hobbies and interests. I just want to know what make you tick. This the kind of thing I be trying to teach y'all. Know thyself, honey. Because folks, and this is just not men, this is people. They want you in chaser mode all damn day, all the damn time. Want you chasing them. Because their egos are damaged. Don't let nobody put you in chaser mode. All right? You reach out and you communicate and they don't answer right away. Don't crash out. The only reason you crashing out because you insecure or you ain't got enough to do. Okay? And if they don't reach back out in a timely manner, okay. They gonna reach back out when they get bored. And I hope by then you've gotten bored. And you answer back when you feel like it. When you bored. You know what I mean? But you don't answer back just because, 24 hours later. Oh, you were busy? Oh, you were this, you were that? Oh, I'm so sorry. No. Unless you were somewhere like really laid out or waiting on somebody to bail you out of jail, it don't take you no 24 hours to answer me back. Even if it's just to say, sorry, busy day. I'll get back to you. I'll try to get back to you by tonight, if not tomorrow. That takes 3 seconds. Come on now. But do I got to answer you back right as soon as you text me or within the next hour or two? You might need to give me 4-5 hours because I got shit to do. And I'm not a person that's so attached to my phone that I have notifications on. I don't have email notifications on. I don't have social media notifications on. The only notifications on that I have on is Cash App and text. But my phone stays on silent 90% of the time. So I don't know, I always know when texts come through. I look at the phone when I feel like looking at the phone. And I check my messages when I feel like checking my messages. And I may or may not answer a phone call when it rings. I'm enjoying spending time with me right now. Or I'm doing my stuff that I got to handle. I'm always the priority. Other things are a priority, and some people are a priority, but no one's ever the priority. I'm the priority in my life. You get to do that too, and you get to be happy doing it. But if you don't know how to sit down and be quiet for 5 minutes, you ain't gonna be able to do that. And you're constantly in a loop in your mind, being programmed to think you have to answer, and you have to do this, and you have to do that. I don't have to do nothing but stay black and die. That's the only thing I gotta do. They say death and taxes. Taxes are optional as well. Maybe if you want to go to jail, it might, you might not want to pay your taxes, but it's still an option. You feel me? But even in death, I'm going to get to choose when I go. I've already decided that. Myself and my creator have decided I get to choose when I go. So I may not be able to choose whether or not I die, but I get to choose when. Okay. Um, so yeah. Anyway, I'm 20 minutes over at this point. Daphne, did you get anything out today, love? Anybody in the room got anything out of what you've heard? Share with me in the comments, okay? I need to do my nails. I think that's what I'll do. I will go do my nails. I've already worked out. I've gotten my shower. I've eaten. I've done my live. I think I've handled enough obligations for the day. So now I'm going to do my nails, and I'm going to find me a nice program to watch. And I'm going to extrapolate the things that apply to me and leave the stuff that doesn't. And I'm going to see where I can apply some metaphysical knowledge to what I'm watching, just because that's what interests me. Okay? Share in the comments what may have touched you or stuck with you or struck you during this conversation. Well, not really a conversation, because nobody was talking back to me. During this monologue, I guess. Okay, Daphne says, as far as people being programmed, I would agree with you on that. Yeah. I mean, we just gotta, the reactivity, the lack of self-awareness, and just really not knowing who we are it's a hard look, man. Oh, we also saw 2222 today. We saw 222 on the stove clock, and we saw it on here. Okay. Anyone else want to share anything that connected with you during this live? London like to get into politics? Who is London? Oh, you're saying you don't like to get into politics. I think that's what you're saying. Yeah, I don't normally get into it because you see how triggering it is for people, and really, political debates don't move the needle forward for us. They don't, like, when you see political debates, what do they actually help? These are the questions that need to be asked. How does this help? If it's not helping anything, all it's doing is expending energy that could be used on you bettering yourself or helping to better someone else's situation. If it's not doing that, it's wasted. You're giving away power for zero nothing. That's double nothing, by the way. You're giving away power for zero nothing when you're getting involved in this stuff. You never see a change. You absolutely don't. Like, no matter who is in office, we thinking some things kumbaya when behind, just like when, what that boy name? Clinton was in office. And you had black folks like all up his ass because he played the saxophone and wear shades. Meanwhile, he's building the industrial prison complex. Funding privatized prisons and stuff. Funding the school to prison pipeline. Helping to build mass incarceration of the Negro man. But because he played the saxophone and get his ding-a-ling sucked, he's somebody. Crazy work. I'm trying to tell y'all, this just programming. It's y'all think all this stuff happening and behind the scenes, they doing this with this hand, and behind the scenes they doing this. And you just watching this, ain't even seeing this right here going on. Until somebody like Trump come along and everybody love him or everybody hate him. And he just doing him. He don't give a shit whether you love him or hate him. He treat the people that love him the same way he treat the people that hate him. He don't give a shit about none of y'all. None of you. He will sleep with your 14-year-old daughter and not think about it. And you'll be like, oh, the president slept with my baby. Or you'll be over here one of these people mad at him and he don't care. He's still going to sleep with her. Oh my goodness. Can we see the delusion that we're under? Or y'all, because I ain't under it no more, thank God. I let all that go. The last, y'all want to know I'm going to share something with y'all. The last time I voted for anybody for anything, I don't care if it's congressperson, mayor, none of that. The last somebody I voted for was Obama during his first term. What year was that? I ain't voted for now mayor. I ain't voted for the city council. I ain't even, my life insurance company be sending me something to vote for the board. I don't even vote for that. I don't vote for nothing. You know, I vote for me. Every single day of my life, I wake up and vote for me. Because I'm the only one going to control my destiny. I punch a ballot for me every single morning. Umi Jua for president. Thank you, Lil XD. Appreciate you. Umi Jua for president. Ooh, this hair poofing up, ain't it? Yeah. Ain't now defined curling. There might be a couple under here. But everything, yeah, it's a few defined back there, but everything else just poofed up. Yeah. Y'all feel me on that though? That all that energy y'all be using standing in them long lines. Why don't you go down there and volunteer at the soup's kitchen? Do something useful on your voting day. Oh, I'm gonna get it for this one. I already know. That's why I'm going on and on. My little hour been up. Yeah, standing in them long voting lines for hours and hours when you could be over there working at the soup kitchen helping them. Open up a can of carrots or something. Standing on the serving line. What say ye? Ain't that right, Daphne? trying to tell you. Life is nothing but a tragic comedy. It is. It's a tragic comedy, and you better get your laughs where you can. And start feeling good about yourself. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm gone for real this time. I'm finna go over here and do some with these nails. And probably get me a little popsicle and a little ginger ale and watch me a decent program, and then maybe I'll start on a little work. I still got some stuff to do on the computer today. So, yes, I'll be back Wednesday, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time. You guys can book personal readings. The link for that is in the description box below. And, yeah, that's everything. You want to donate to the channel, the link, the ways to donate or ways to support, that's in the description box as well. Don't forget to catch up on all the shorts that you missed. If you missed any of my short videos, just go to my channel, click on shorts, and watch those and like. All right, if you haven't already, subscribe. And until next time, I am Jua, and you have been fed. Okay? You guys have a great, great, and wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow night. All righty? Bye-bye. Thank you, Daphne, for being here with me the whole time. See y'all later.